Yes, people, what's going on? What's good? We're back again. Episode 7 of the Two Cannon podcast. Myself, No Chaser. My brother, XB the Gunner. Usual faces. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Well, I don't know if you could hear my voice, but you know what happened yesterday. It was a mad thing, bro. But I
Mad
made it
ting,
out,
mad ting,
made
mad
it home,
ting.
bro. And yeah, man, yeah. Happy the season's over as well. I can finally have that little breath, like just breathe now, innit? And yeah, obviously we're gonna get into it. But yeah, man, I'm feeling great, man. Trust me,
Yeah. Well,
recovering
I'm,
now.
I'm, I'm glad to see you're alive and well, and you made it home. I did for the people. I did try calling him about half 12 just to make sure that he got in, and man had me on do not disturb and all that. He told me
Nah,
weeks ago. He
I was,
wait.
I think I was sleeping, bro. I think I
He
was
told
sleeping.
me weeks ago that he was gonna put me on the
I
list. I
did
said,
say that.
"All right, cool, cool." He didn't put me on the list. I tried call his phone 3 times, no answer. He's not going through. I texted him. I said, "Listen, why have you not put me on this D&D list yet, bro? What's going on?"
You didn't text me that, did you?
Check your phone and you'll see. See, look, he's going too mad. He's going too mad. He don't even know that I text him that.
Let me look. Um, oh, yeah, I got the voicemail bit.
I'll
At
wait. I'll wait.
11:18.
I'll wait.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm not on your DM. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. There we go.
We're in it now. You're like I
It's
had to
all right though. It's all right
now,
though because he's here. He's out. He made it home, as you can see.
bro. I was probably sleeping anyway. I'll be honest. DND or not, when I got home, I zonked out,
That's
bro.
it.
I zonked
Yeah.
out.
I bet you don't
I
even
was.
know how you made it home, innit? But
I
you
don't,
made it
bro. I
home.
don't. I don't. I remember walking with you, like past the roundabout, got to the station, tapped. And then we split off. I had to, before we obviously got on this podcast, I had to ask, did I say bye to you? And that, like, it's all been a blur. It was just all hot and that. And I was out from early as well, you know. Like, I was there from
Yeah,
like
you was there
8 in
because
the
what
morning.
I got there about 10. So
I
yeah,
went
you
there
was
for
already there a
like
long
eight
time. But
thirty
you was
nine.
there a long time though. Yeah.
Yeah, man, drinking and that from early. Everyone was drinking at Highbury and Islington. So I obviously started early. And yeah, it was a long day to keep up with, man. But I made it. I made it.
Yeah, man. And we will get into the parade. We're gonna save that topic till last, but yeah, just obviously we've got to kind of just quickly speak on what happened the past 24 hours for us. Um and speaking of that, I did about what I think I did just over 20,000 steps. I don't know if you monitor yours and check it, but bro,
I ain't got an Apple Watch, you know, but I
you don't
know,
even need
I
the
know
Apple Watch though.
you can actually just check in it on your
On the health app you can check
yeah,
it, but it's
yeah.
if you've got it all set up. But brother,
I
it
even
was a
set mine
mad
up, you
thing.
know. But do you know
Yeah,
what
like
I do know? I've got a blister. I got a blister on my foot, and I got a pain like in my ribs and that, like muscles. My core is just
bro,
it's hurting, bro. Everything's hurting, man.
Bro, God's watching, yeah. I wore Asics, yeah, and generally speaking, they're very calm. They're easy to walk around in, and you know what I mean. You can go the whole day calm, bro. When we was walking to the station, my toes were burning, burning. All now, I promise you, all now, my big toes they ain't recovered, bro. They feel numb. It's mental.
Mad, man. Well, I done. It says I done 13,000 steps yesterday. 13,788. But my phone died, so there's definitely more steps than that in it. Like my phone
100%.
from
If I
earlier.
done 20 plus, you was there from before
Yeah,
me as
yeah,
well, and
yeah.
we left
100.
same time, so it's,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be in and around the same kind of thing, you know what I mean? But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we got steppy yesterday, and it was a good day, man. But we will obviously elaborate on that in a little piece. But first, we've got to go back a step further, and we've got to
Dampen the mood a
reflect.
bit.
Yeah, man, just for a sec. But to be honest, it might dampen things a little bit, but
Don't
I
dampen it
mean.
for me though. Like I'm so proud of the boys, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
Yeah, man.
Like
But
there's a lot of overreaction online, in it? But we'll obviously get into all that.
we've got to talk about the match on Saturday night, PSG versus Arsenal, the UEFA Champions League final. We was actually at your little one's birthday at the time as well.
My
Still
first
found time because we're so Arsenal. We still managed to find a way to to keep the ball rolling and watch the game.
kids party.
Yeah, man. We kind of just invaded the kids' party and said, you know what, this is our party now. This is Arsenal. So sorry to the little one for that, but yeah, she'll understand. She'll understand.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. So yeah, the UEFA Champions League final, between PSG and Arsenal. It ends full time 1-1. Arsenal lose on penalties, and it was a weird feeling, man. Because on the one hand, you're pretty pissed that you've just lost the final and the way that you lost it, and on the other hand, you've still got the parade the next day. You've still won a Premier League title, so you're kind of like stuck in the middle a bit. I don't know. That's how I felt. I was like, as soon as that whistle blew, as soon as, in fact, we'll get into it all properly. But as soon as Gabriel missed that penalty, I left the room and I sat outside because I was like, bruv, like the deflation just kicked in big time. And you was the same, but you was on this trolling thing. I
I
told
was
you
just
I
gonna
ain't
say
letting
that,
you
bro.
go.
I was trolling from early, bro. Like, and I was trolling from the mascara thing in it. The moment
Mm,
that happened, that's when I started trolling it. I obviously deep. It was a coping mechanism because I've been there
yeah,
before. I've
yeah,
been
yeah,
there
yeah.
before, and it was almost like, I've had such a good season. I can't let this ruin. I can't let it hurt me, man. But it hurt, man.
Mm.
But
Yeah,
once that
deep down it
mascara
hurt,
incident
man.
happened, I thought, oh yeah, I don't know if I want to go to penalties with these lot, man.
Mm.
And
But
yeah,
yeah, man. So yeah, obviously you don't know what happened, and we will break it down for you now. So, just to start, let's start with the lineup because
mm,
obviously you thought Mosquera would start. I said I thought Timber should start, and I thought he would start, given that he had trained 2 days prior. From what I was like, the whispers I was hearing, he'd played behind closed doors matches. He probably was training from prior to this, but um, in hindsight, watching him when he came on, he looked decent, but you could tell that he was rusty. So it might not have been the best move for him to start, and maybe it was the right decision in the end for Mosquera to start.
mhm.
But yeah, so the lineup was obviously David Raya, Mosquera, Gabriel Saliba, Hincapié. Who did you put left back when you was doing your predicted 11?
Well, for my one, I said Calafiori, but in
Yeah,
my head,
same.
I just knew like I was going to see Nkapie, and we spoke about it as well. I don't know if it was on camera
Mm,
or off camera, but we said he's going to go four centre backs, and if it was four centre
mm.
backs, I know what's going to happen, bro, and it
Yeah,
happened. That's
and that's what I wanted to talk about because as soon as you saw that it was the four centre backs, you just knew we weren't trying to outclass them. We weren't going to try
yeah.
and outscore them. We were going to be resolute, just low block, defensive. Because really and truly, that's what Arsenal's been good at this season, right?
Mhm.
And it's been proven across the whole season. I'm pretty sure we've had like 9 games where we've won 1-0, something like
Yeah.
that in the
Mhm.
season. So it's proven to work, and it. But up against the best team in the world or in Europe, however you want to put it, the current holders of this trophy, you kind of think, oh, bit tricky. They've got elite players all over the pitch, especially in their front line, and you'd probably think they're going to break that down. But yeah, so it was a defensive approach from Arteta in that game. And I've listened to some people. Some people are saying you're stupid, you're crazy for even taking that approach. Other people are saying like that was probably the right thing to do against them, to just try to limit them as much as possible. And yeah, just your early thoughts. Like, what did you think when you saw that lineup? How did you think the game would go prior to seeing anything?
Yeah. So when I saw the lineup, I was a bit disappointed because I was just thinking one more match, one more game, like to end our season on a high and win the big one. Yeah. Sorry about my voice. And yeah, I was just hoping to see like a bit more expansiveness, like going forward and stuff like that. So once I saw that lineup and I could see that it's gonna be probably like a low block thing, I was a bit
Mm.
disappointed. But however, when Havertz obviously scored that goal quite early as well, it made me think, oh,
Fifth minute
yeah,
in.
5th minute in, like we were going mad. I'm thinking, yeah, we can actually see this out because
Mm.
of what we're good at. Do you know what I mean? And we was doing so well to do so as well. But yeah, I was disappointed initially, but I understood it. I understood it. Best attack in the world. Um, elite
Again,
players everywhere.
pretty much we said before, innit? Like it's attack versus defense, and it was the
Yeah.
best defense in the world against
Mhm,
the best attack in the world.
mhm.
And yeah, like you're saying, I did have one because obviously I thought Timber would start. I wanted Calafiori to start. Um, the rest of it, I kind of said, yeah, this will be what it is. I thought Eze should have started,
Me
but
too.
I understood why Odegaard started because of his press and everything else. and it did make sense in hindsight, but at the same time, yeah, I think we could have maybe gone for it that little bit more. But at the same, yeah, you've also got to be very careful because they've got world-class players all over the pitch, and like we said, especially in their front line. So you do have to consider that in your approach. So overall, I think the approach was the right approach, and we can maybe talk about how maybe things could have changed, moving like later down into the game, because Arteta obviously could have made some changes to make it a bit more expansive, but maybe that puts more risk. Maybe that gives PSG the upper edge. I don't know. It's too late to find out now. But yeah, so obviously Havertz scores 5th minute in, and it's just crazy because no one's expected that. And we were there like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
He's just roofed it. 5th minute in, it was Marquinhos tried to clear it and it's deflected off of Trossard. They actually hit his arm, by the way, as well.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
but it weren't a handball because he's right in front of Marquinhos and he's slapped it at him. It's hit off him. Havertz is now through on goal and he's taking his time. I see him looking up, trying to look for Saka to see if Saka's available, and he's just gone, yeah, safe, roofed it.
I love that goal, man. Composure.
So we've started fast. We've started nice and early. We've taken that lead, and there's two ways you can look at that, because with the lead, now we don't have to do anything, in the sense of we don't have to come out and try to score again. We can pick them off if there's an opportunity, but now our game actually locks in at this point. That's how I felt. What would you say, like, based on that, when we scored that goal, you feel like that was the right moment to then just say, yeah, let's just continue this defensive approach?
I was happy to do the defensive approach if we had transitioned the way we did in the first 5 minutes. So if it was like, we low block but hit them on the break. I got excited after that first goal went in, but after that, I think I can't really remember many other chances, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but you know what though, you're right, because there was the other chance that we'll get into with Havertz, but
that's the one.
There wasn't anything clear cut, and I think we only had like 1 or 2 shots on target.
Yeah,
the whole game. It was one shot, but then PSG only had 4 shots on target, and again, the team that they are, you'd expect a lot more.
Mate, we did so well to nullify them, bro. They didn't actually do anything. Like, everyone's getting on to Arsenal saying, what did they do? They actually did nothing, bro. Or they had 4 shots, 3 on target, was it?
They had 21 shots, 4 on target.
4 on target. That's it.
Yeah.
And I said 4 shots. No, they had bare shots. But yeah, we did so well to nullify them. Dembele missing, Kvaratskhelia in the first half. What did he do?
Non-existent, bro.
Who was it? He was on the right. Doué as well, pocketed.
Yeah. They all were, I'll be honest, they all were pocketed, bro. There was nothing happening for them. All their shots were pop shots, and everything was over the bar. Everything. Raya didn't make one good save. He didn't make anything where it was like, oh my god, we're under it. Like, there was nothing.
Who was my man on the left side? I don't know if it weren't Kvara. Did Kvara come off, by the way?
Yeah, he did. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
There was some other you on the left.
Barcola.
No, not Barcola. It was a white you.
Barcola came on.
Yeah, so it might have been the left back. I don't know who it was though. Might have been the
midfield. It was Mendes, so it couldn't have been Mendes.
But... No, it was a midfielder then. But anyway, someone just flashed it across the goal. We had a few shots. He just kept licking it like randomly. Yeah. No one's in the box for the cutback and that. He's just smashing it, like, just shots going everywhere, bro. Like, they're not really like we kept them at bay, man. And we could have actually won it that way, bro. I wasn't actually nervous watching that game until the moment of madness, bro. Like, and
we definitely nullified them and limited them to pretty much nothing. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they had none or one shot on target up until the 117th minute.
Yeah, that's true. The whole 90 minutes, bro. Didn't have nothing on target.
Nothing.
Gabriel, by the way, as well. Gabriel at the back. There was a little point where it was a bit scary. Remember when he's I wouldn't even call it a slide tackle, but he's just timed it.
It was a last ditch, but it wasn't him. It wasn't actually his fault, you know. It was actually Skelly. It was Skelly because they were both like getting in each other's way a bit and hesitating. And then Gabriel was just come in and just slap the ball out. But That was a massive challenge.
He was still man of the match for me, even though whatever happens in the
100%.
shootout.
100%. His blocks, his tackles, everything that he did in that game in that 90 minutes was spot on, and he was the rock at the back, man. Once again, but
the Rock. Remember that?
Private joke, people. That was funny, though. That was funny. But yeah, so obviously there's not too much to talk about in the actual, like, well, in the first half, especially. The only other highlight I can think of myself is the moment when, right at the end, in fact, prior to that, there's something I do want to mention really quick. Mosquera was dilly-dallying on the ball. I think it was a throw-in or something, and he got a yellow card for it.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
As well.
Yeah, but do you remember when Ruiz threw the ball away?
That's it. It was Ruiz. That's the one that blamed the ball.
Oh, that's who. Yeah, it was Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah.
Do you remember when he threw the ball away?
Ball. Yeah. It was like a free kick or something, innit? And he just did he get carded?
No.
The ref was a bit.
It was a bit of a Fugazi, man. I'm not gonna say he was paid or he was.
Well, that's
he
what I was
on
feeling.
PSG
Second
side,
half, especially.
Yes,
second half, especially. It was like, wait, hold on. The envelope's been passed to him, bro. The brown envelope.
Yeah, you know when it started? That's what I was gonna say. Prior to mentioning this, I was gonna say this all started when Saka was given that corner, and then he didn't let him take it.
Because he took long though. He took long, but he said
he did take long. But bro, like when you're at a corner, the time stopped. Surely the time is stopped, right? So why are you now dictating? Like, yeah, he might have taken a bit long, but it doesn't hinder PSG any more than it benefits us. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you when I say that?
I think we had him earlier in the season. Like he refed one of our games earlier this season. This is what I was watching a stream earlier, and what my man was saying was that he refed us earlier this season, and we won through our set pieces and all that. And you know, people were complaining that Arsenal
we're taking the piss.
We're taking too long and taking the piss. Yeah. So today he said, not today. No time wasting. Yellow cards going all the way around, and it makes me think.
Did he ref the Bayern game, the PSG Bayern game?
It may have been him as well.
I need to see because
we need to search this, bro. I'm gonna
Sorry, people, but check it because I don't know why I feel like he did, but I could be completely wrong. So forgive me if I am, but because there was a couple of things I watched a clip, like there was a video going around of some of the decisions in that game, and there was like, for example, when that handball chance, that handball thing with
Saka,
João Neves, no, not that João Neves, when they kicked the ball at him in the Bayern game.
Yes.
I think it was Vitinha kicked the ball at João Neves, or someone kicked the ball at João Neves and it hit his hand, and it was no penalty. There was a couple weird decisions, but if it weren't him, innit? But yeah, man, it just kind of felt like things were going in PSG's favor, and you could argue that, like you said, with that Saka handball, we could have got away with one there. But in my opinion, I don't think we did. Saka's obviously tried to clear the ball, and it's bounced off. He's missed it. It's bounced off one arm, hit the other arm. But the ball's like so close to him, and he's clearly not trying to handball the ball. But I don't know. Them ones are a bit weird, isn't it? I don't think that's a penalty personally, but I could kind of,
if it goes that way,
if they did, I could be like, you know what, I kind of get it. But at the same time, for me, that's never a pen, and I'll be vexed if they did give that.
Yeah, I'm with you. So I'm just checking his. I don't know how to find out what games he's done and all that. He did the final.
What's his name?
Daniel Seibert. So Siebert. Daniel Seibert or Siebert, whatever. He's a Bundesliga ref as well, so that could be a conflict of interest if you're talking about the PSG Bayern game. Especially if he
I can't see who the ref was, but anyway, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter like that.
Really don't matter. It's done now.
He was a fishy. Man. It was fishy. Man.
Yeah, but from that corner, that's when I started to feel a bit Like, what is this guy doing? And then coming out into the second half, it felt like all the 50-50s went against us.
Yeah,
And
that's
maybe
exactly
that is just a result of us taking our time and being the way we are. And maybe we've just pissed him off. I don't know.
Yeah, something's happened where because Raya got done as well for taking long on the goal kick. You know, he's playing with his studs. When they knock the grass off their studs and on the goalpost and all that stuff. Like he's carded him for that. Mascara. And there was just a few like
Declan Rice got a yellow card as well, but he
Declan Rice
deserved
got
it because
yeah,
he was kind of just getting onto him a bit.
but just moaning and that.
Yeah. So I understood that one, but
Mhm.
it just felt like, yeah, man, the 50-50s went against us, bro. And obviously, yeah, so for 65 minutes, we've held them off, and then we've limited them to nothing, really and truly. And then obviously Mosquera makes that huge mistake.
Man.
And these were, like, no disrespect to him because he had a good game up until then, and he's 21 years old. He's a centre back playing at right back for the first time in a Champions League final. It's a big day, you know what I mean? So lapses in concentration can happen, but these are the little reasons why most people would have said, yeah, Timber needs to start this game. And yeah, he makes that challenge on Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia gets the better of him, and then he kind of just throws his leg in at him, and yeah, it's a penalty. Bottom line, it's a penalty. Dembele scores from that, and I feel like that's when things changed for us. They were a bit more in the ascendancy, still not doing much, but you could tell like the possessions with them the whole time, and we're on the back foot a little bit. And we didn't really have nothing to offer on the other side going forward in any counter attacks or anything like that. But yeah, man. So
that's
at that
my
point, go on. What was you gonna say?
I was say that's been our problem with or my problem anyway with Arteta. Obviously, we got over the line with the league and that, but you know when the plan isn't working. So if we've come to set up this way,
you have to recognize it, innit?
Yeah, it's just like if that's not working, there's never a way we're like, we're gonna do this now, and you know, let's try and get another one back. It's like he just wanted to sit back and hope. Let's get to penalties and gamble. He gambled. It was a gamble.
And it's easy to say now, but I do feel like we could have recognized that, like you said, and maybe brought Timber on a bit earlier, like by that 60th minute mark. I'm pretty sure he can have a 30-minute run out. And obviously at this point we're not considering extra time. So I would have brought him on. I would have started him, but at least if I didn't, by the 60th minute, I'm thinking, yeah, Mosquera's on a yellow already. Let's get him off the pitch, get Timber on, who's got fresh legs. He can just do a job in that in the last 30 minutes for us. And I think things might have been a bit different, man, because it really did look like a 1-0 game, bro. It really looked like a 1-0 game.
Comfortable there. Like, I was dead. I was trolling in that, but I wasn't even trolling until the Mascara thing.
It was, yeah.
But yeah, I was just happy, bro. I was comfortable. I wasn't scared. I wasn't worried. But yeah, do you want to talk about Saka as well?
We're going to talk about everyone, bro, because cool. Yeah, you're right. He was underwhelming, to say the least.
Yeah.
Let's just and he's our star boy or star man now, whatever you want to call it. But he wasn't at the levels, man. He wasn't at the races. But if I'm honest with you, bro, I don't think anyone was. Like, the only players for me that stood out was Skelly, Gabriel, Hincapié.
Kai was good, bro. For the first half.
Obviously, he done bits to score that goal, and he was linking up well. But I didn't really get much from his performance, man. And like we said, that chance he had remember he had another chance after the goal.
That's what annoyed me. He should have buried that.
It was a lovely bit of play. Odegaard's played him in, and his first touch was so baggy that it just allowed Marquinhos to catch up and make the tackle.
Back. Yeah, that's what annoyed me.
For me, like, you've got to have a better first touch there. And if his first touch is a lot tighter, he probably slaps that ball straight away, and it's a different scenario. Whether he scores or not is obviously neither here or there, but at least he gets a better shot off, and it doesn't allow Marquinhos that extra couple of seconds to make that last ditch challenge. So yeah, man, I don't know, because on the one hand, his performance was decent. He linked up well. He dropped in deep. He was involved in pretty much everything. But then you see the typical Kai Havertz in that chance, for example, where it's like these are the moments. I remember Saka said prior to this game, it's about the moments. It's not going to be about anything else. It's going to be about moments. And that was a moment. And if we had scored there, it's all of a sudden it's 2-0.
Yeah.
PSG are looking like they might be out of it. And we probably don't go to extra time. Even if Mosquera makes that challenge and makes that tackle, well, that poor tackle.
He didn't even have to do it as well, man.
It ends 2-1, and he really didn't. He really didn't, because I've watched it all back, and there was bare bodies in the box.
Bare bodies in front of him,
even if he didn't make that tackle, someone can get in front of Kvaratskhelia and make a block, or just try to put him off. And maybe remember, it's much harder for him to score there than it is for them to get a penalty.
Angle was tight, bro. I can't believe what he's done there, man.
And if anyone can do it, it is Kvara. But at the same time, we like you said, we did have enough players in the box in that moment, and it was a lapse in concentration, a moment of madness for Mosquera.
He went mad.
Yeah, he'll learn from it, man. He'll learn from it. But yeah, so second half, was there really much to mention? Really,
Madueke
had that good shot over the bar, but again, over the bar, that's not a shot on target. I thought Noni was actually decent. I think he was definitely better than Saka. What? Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, the penalty incident with Nuno Mendes. Not for me. Nah, not for me. It was the same thing. It was the same thing because Kvara got in front of Mosquera, Madueke got in front of Nuno Mendes, but he's grabbed, he's holding him like this.
When he wrapped his arm.
So from your doing that, you've just
it looked great, man.
You've given a reason for them not to give it.
He did well, Madueke, man.
I liked his performance coming on though, so I'll give him that for sure. But it weren't a pen. That weren't a pen.
Did Gyok come on?
Yeah, Gyökeres came on.
I'm laughing.
He was rubbish, man. I'm just gonna be so blunt. Sorry, did do nothing.
Martinelli,
rubbish.
And then Calafiori didn't come on, did he?
No.
That's what that.
Who came on? Did we make 6 subs? It was
Martinelli came on.
Eze was non-existent as well. I didn't really see him get involved in anything. But for me, he came on too late.
Yeah, I think all those players
way too late. By that point, like the game's completely gone. It's not that type of game anymore.
Yeah.
So to call on him at that point, I just thought it was the wrong call. Should have brought him on earlier. But I kind of understood having Gyökeres and Havertz on the pitch at the same time, because I think the first 2 subs was Odegaard and Saka.
Yeah, Saka was shaking his head. He looked a bit pissed off, but
but it's understandable though. I can understand him being vexed because you're in a final at the end of the day. But bro, you're not really performing today, so you've got to make a harsh call. And I'm looking at the player ratings here on live score, and Saka had the worst rating out of the whole team.
Yeah, it's poor.
And I think it's a reflection of his performance, to be honest.
Are we gonna still not blame the injury in that? Because is he still not better?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
What's the excuse with that one?
I don't want to use the injury because he's had so long now to find his form, but at the same time, these things take a while to get over, man. Like if you look at all the players that have had big long-term injuries, Kai Havertz, it took him ages to kind of get back into the swing of things. Rodri's still struggling now. Jesus hasn't even found himself. That there's a lot of players across the board, whether it's at Arsenal or at other teams, that have come back from these big injuries, and it's taken them a year to kind of really find themselves again. So I don't want to use the injury, but at the same time, how can I not when I see clear examples from other top players? So I do give him the benefit of the doubt, but I'm also on the edge because right now I'm thinking like, you've got to start next season in the right way. Otherwise, there's going to be questions.
He was on the pitch for too long as well. I'm looking here. Noni came on the 82nd minute, bro.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
That's way too late, man. Way too late. Because Noni actually did change a lot of things. Well, in terms of running at the back line and stuff.
The first 2 subs was Mosquera and Odegaard. My apologies. Yeah. And look at that. Mosquera comes off straight after the penalty. Like, you just knew you should have taken him off ages ago.
Once he got the card.
That pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. So, But yeah, no, there was a lot of underperformers, man. Is there anything else to really highlight in the game itself? The 90 minutes, even the 120. That I
I don't even
didn't
remember the
see.
120, bro. I don't remember the
There was nothing
120.
going on. It was literally just we're just gonna PSG made bare subs and it was all like defensive players. And at that
Yeah,
point, I thought, okay, cool, we might have the upper hand here because they've taken off Dembele, they've taken off Kvara. Did they take off Doué?
no, Due stayed on.
No, he stayed on. Yeah. So they took off two of their key players. Vitinha came off, Marquinhos
Ruiz.
came off, Fabian Ruiz came off. Like they made a lot of changes that would have, well, should have allowed us maybe more openings. But then again, they did bring on a lot of defensive players. Like Zabani came on, Berardo came on, Zaire Emery came on.
Yeah,
So it's a bit of a weird one, man.
yeah,
There
man.
was. We should probably highlight it just to cover it. But Kvara had that chance where he hit the post. Skelly got in and blocked the shot, and it
Oh
hit the
yeah, yeah,
post.
yeah.
Barcola had another counter attack where he just
He
blew
missed her.
Saliba, but he
He missed her.
missed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't even frightened, man. That's the only thing with him as well. I
No,
like it. Just
they're the
that.
only things that really happened in the game, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? There was
yeah,
really
man.
nothing on both sides really threatening that was going on for that whole
Mm-hmm.
120 minutes, and then obviously it gets to penalties, and that's when things really obviously took a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, obviously Ramos scores the first penalty for PSG. Gyökeres follows up and scores his penalty, which was massive, and then Eze steps up. Doué scored
Right.
his. Yeah, that was a good clean pen as well, by the way. And then
I
Eze
really,
steps up, and we was watching the run up, and in my head, I'm saying out loud, I'm saying, no,
yeah,
no, no, Eb's gonna bag, he's gonna bag. But in
your
my
heart.
head, I'm like, oh, this
The run
brother,
up, man. And what was I saying? I was saying to you
the
and your partner,
starter, yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, listen, man, like he's got us here. Trust me, like faith in God, all that. I was bare bigging him up. And then when he started running up, I was like, hold on, I
It
don't like
felt
this.
like that was the moment for him to
Yeah,
just, you know
man.
what I mean, really cement things, and
I watched
the
like the
run up
whole
killed
interview
it,
with his
man.
cousin and that, and I'm thinking, yeah, this is your time, this is your moment, bro. Like, come on, man. And that run up,
Yeah, big up Andrew though. Yeah, big up
yeah,
Andrew because I know what
yeah.
you're talking about. Yeah, that interview they done
That
before. He's
interview
like,
was
he's gonna
cold,
buy me
bro.
a car.
Yeah, yeah, that one, that one. I watched that.
Yeah, big
Thinking, yeah,
up
this is your
Andrew,
moment.
man.
I actually think a lot of the reason we're here is because of this guy, bro. Like when you hear about what Deck and that said about his speeches and calming the players down, and the
Yeah,
faith he has with the Almighty, and I like that. I resonate with that. I
I
don't
love
really,
that. I
yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
love that.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So I
he
really
will
thought
come
this.
back stronger. This doesn't define
All
him
of
in
them will.
any way,
All of
shape,
them
or
will.
form.
All of them
Yeah,
will.
facts.
But that run up, when I saw
The
the
run
run
up
up
was
and
the
the
killer,
stutter,
though. Yeah,
he went to the left, walked up a bit, stuttered, and then that little stutter before he took the
and he
shot.
beat the keeper, bro. Like
Yeah.
he wrong-sided the keeper. And I said before, I said as long as we get them on target, we're gonna win the penalty shootout.
I saw a clip. Apparently, he's missed. He's done that run up 4 times and missed all
Yeah,
four
yeah,
times.
yeah, yeah. He's done
I
it a
saw.
few. No, I think he does it every time.
I saw. I think he's done
Because I
12
watched
penalties.
I watched a whole compilation of his penalties, and
I was a compilation.
even back from QPR, like he was doing it, and he
Run up.
did bag a lot, and he did obviously miss a few as well.
Mm.
But yeah, it
And then
is what it is, man.
after he missed that, I thought, yeah, I don't see. I mean, I still had a bit of faith, and then when I see the fifth taker, it's
Yeah, but
Gabriel.
prior
Yeah,
to that, Nuno Mendes misses straight off the back
yeah.
of Eze
Oh yeah.
missing.
And
David
that's what I'm
Raya
thinking.
massive save, and that kind of cancels out
Cancel
Eze's
out what
penalty
Eze
now.
done. Yeah,
So everyone can kind of relax a bit. He doesn't have to feel like, oh, this is
it's
all
all
on me
because of
kind of
me.
thing.
Yeah.
Because they've literally missed the one straight after. So it kind of just everything went back to 0-0 again, and it was fine. And then obviously Declan Rice steps up, bags his penalty, and then Hakimi steps up and bags his penalty.
The
Then
sudden death.
Martinelli, no, not yet. It
Martinelli.
was Martinelli stepped up, bagged his penalty, and then Berardo scored the last one for PSG. And then obviously
And it's
that's when
Gabby.
our fifth taker took ours. And
Mm.
Gabriel steps up, and the same thing, the run up again.
What's he doing that run up for as well?
Bro,
It's
I
literally the
don't know
same run up,
why.
the left, right, the same run up.
Yeah,
What's he doing that for, bro? You're a defender, bro.
you're a centre back, but
Just run through it, bro. And he's like one of our best penalty takers at the club,
bro,
apparently.
I've seen him take pens before, and he just rashes
Yeah,
it.
he rashes it, top
And
bins, and I've seen it as
yeah,
well. Uh,
and it was bare jarring because it's like, why are we doing this, man? Like, and it just felt like it's that Arsenal curse again. Remember, we've said bare times, if anyone's gonna stop Arsenal, it's Arsenal. If anyone's gonna
and
beat Arsenal, it's Arsenal. And again, like PSG didn't do shit to
didn't
win
do
this
nothing,
game,
bro.
man. And we give them the penalty, and then we miss 2 penalties, and it's not even like the keeper made a save. We've just missed them. So you've handed it to them, and I know that's crazy to say, but
No, but we
you've
did.
actually handed the Champions League trophy to PSG.
From Mascara, you've handed it, and then took
Yep.
us to penalties. You had another chance. Eze is missed, obviously. What's his name? Mendes, he's missed.
Yeah.
And then we're back in it. Then Gabriel's handed it back to them again straight after, bro. Like, so not straight
That
after,
was
but
it,
later
man.
on. So yeah,
But
we beat ourselves, bro. Like, and that's what's
we
annoying,
did.
man.
And
That's what
that's why it hurt so much, because if PSG just beat us because they were better than us, I'd actually be able to come to terms with that and be like, you know what,
yeah,
they were the
best
better
team won.
team. But we really, really, really seemed like we were gonna win that game, and it looked like everyone was bang on it, whether they were playing well in terms of like the attack or not. We knew our job, and our job was working. It was working fine up until that Mascara challenge,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
what I'm
it
saying.
turned everything. It is what it is. At the end of the day, like we said, we still love all of the players. We love the whole club. We love Eze. We love Gabriel. We love Mascara. They've done crazy things for us this season, and that's why we're still able to walk with a smile today and enjoy our night, our day and night yesterday in the parade. So it's not the end of the world. It would have been nice though. It would have been nice, man. But I'm not going to be greedy. You're not going to be greedy either. We'll be back. We will be back.
100%
And if
as
there's
well.
one thing about Arsenal, we've proven in these recent years that we learn from these
I was gonna
moments.
say that. I was gonna say that. You took the word right out of my mouth. Learn is the key word there. We always learn. Always learn, man. And yeah, it is what it is, man. Especially with that moment. But I will be back, man. Like we all saw the shots of Deck. You know what I mean?
I
We know
love
he
that.
has he's the main character, man. He always he wants the camera on him.
You know what though? I'll be honest. I just think they love putting the camera on him. I don't even know if he realizes all the time,
Well,
but you
because
could
he's
tell in that
But it's
moment
like he must
was
know
like,
now,
yeah.
innit? He must know because they always pan to him, innit?
But
I
even
like
still,
that.
though, his expressions in that moment, it
I
was
like that.
very accurate, because if I'm him, if I'm any of them players, I'm thinking, yeah, PSG, you lot got so lucky.
Yeah, you're lucky. You're
Lucky
lucky.
little pricks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah,
lucky that we just did this stupidness today, man.
yeah. It's not like
Real
they come
talk.
and smashed us like Inter Milan the year before or whatever. Or we will go in band for band with them and they beat us like 3-4-1, and it's like, oh, like they're mad strong.
They're
Like we
just a
can't do
better
nothing.
side, yeah.
Bro, I'm even looking at the lineups now, bro. It's not much difference. And right, their front line, yes, and their midfield. But I'm just looking at the bench and that as well. Our bench is cruddy compared to
But we
theirs.
have to big up Skelly, because Miles Lewis Skelly, midfield in the Champions League final, yeah, for me, he was bossing it. Like, remember that mazy run that he made through the middle?
Oh yeah, see, you're remembering, yeah,
Watching him,
cold.
I'm like, this little kid is doing all of this against this
Against Real Madrid as
side.
well, like
He
against
did.
Real Madrid as well.
He did.
Oh,
But yeah, I have to big him up because he stepped up to the plate, man. And like I said before, it was him, Henkapié, Gabriel. They were the standouts in the game for me. Deck was steady. He could have maybe done a little bit better, but I felt like he was breaking up a lot. He was intercepting a lot. And he just did his normal job, man. He still delivered a 7 out of 10. Sorry to give my prediction early, but yeah. But they were the standouts, the three players there. Yeah, that little triangle, that little left side triangle was a standout for me in our team. And yeah, big up to Miles, because he really showed that he's here to stay, man. And I think he's cemented his place now in this team, in the midfield. I don't think we'll ever see him at left back again unless it's circumstantial. So yeah,
in my
I'm
opinion,
happy.
he's got a lot to do, man. Not a lot, but he's got to kind of come back
Yeah,
now
man.
and
Yeah,
fight
man.
for that place You know what I mean?
And no disrespect to Zubimendi, but I don't mind him being a squad player and starting that here and there, innit?
I'm
Or
laughing because we're saying Zubimendi. That's how cold we are now. Like, Zubimendi's a squad player, you know.
no,
Big
real
Zubimendi.
talk. Because I don't want to see Deck out of his position now. I just think we
In a
see the
six,
most
innit?
balance in that. In when he's in that position, the team's the most balanced, and with Skelly next to him,
Yeah.
obviously we've got to be careful because we don't want to burn Skelly out. He is still young. So there will be times where we can rotate, but the good thing is that we've got a solid rotation. Like, so if Zubimendi comes in, I'm not going to be worried. I'm not going to be thinking, "Oh shit, what are we doing?" Obviously, of
Yeah.
course, I'd probably prefer to see Skelly, and I think we should still sign a midfielder in this window. But we'll talk about all that at another time. But yeah, now we just have to big up Skelly, man, because look how he's changed things. From that Fulham game to now, like he's just coming and he's not looked back, man.
No, you're right. Well said, man. I'm
But
just
yeah,
looking at
so go on.
a few. No, yeah, go on, continue. I was just looking at a
Yeah,
few
no, I was just
stats
gonna
on
say that that's
it.
kind of it really in terms of the game. Obviously, we lost 4-3 on penalties. PSG lift the trophy back to back, and well done to them, to be fair, because they're a good side. But yeah, like we've said before, we will be back and we will learn from this. And I think technically we've gone the whole campaign without losing a game. Obviously, we lost it on pens, but across the 90 minutes, we
Yeah,
didn't
we've
lose
been
a single
unbeaten,
game in the whole campaign. And I think that's something to really, really look at.
bro.
People will argue that we had an easy run in, but we still had to play Atletico Madrid in the group phases. We still had to play Bayern in the group phases. We still had to play Inter in the group
San
phases.
Siro as well.
We still had to play Atletico Madrid home and away in the semis. And yeah, so I mean, whatever you have to say, I don't really care. At the end of the day, you still got to get there, and we did get there, and we were very, very close. And the ops knew that. The rivals knew that they were shitting themselves, bro. All of them, because they
Do you
did
know?
not want us to do this.
I saw this quote from Emmanuel Petit in it, and he said something so like it gassed me a bit. And normally he kind of gets onto Arsenal when we're doing wrong, but
Yeah, he loves that. Yeah.
yeah, what he basically said was that like all these our rival fans like celebrating Arsenal's loss, it just shows how insecure they are. You know, rather than
Yep.
focus on their team succeeding, the fact that you're ready to jump up and praise PSG when really, like they should be rooting for us as another English club going, going away and facing off a French club. But no, they're so focused on our failures and more than their success. So they're basically insecure, bro.
I saw this French guy, I can't remember his name, on the Big Six, and he was asking the same thing. He was like, "Why do you lot like hate each other so much?" Kind of thing. He's like, "I get there's rivalry, but when there's only one English team left in the competition, that's his name, yeah, Stuart. When there's only one English team left in the competition, surely you'd back your English team to win.
Unless it's your real rival, like your direct."
He was saying that he would do the same with like the likes of Lyon and Marseille. He would be backing them to win if it was the other way around. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Our rivalries are obviously very strong, and across the whole Premier League, we're hated the most, in my opinion. Man United fans will probably have something to say about that, but yeah, I think Arsenal's the most hated club in English football, man. And it is what it is.
Proving it, because in our banter era, I still don't think Man United in their banter era right now, they don't get as clowned as hard as we did back then. Do you know what I mean? And
But they finished 15th last year,
bro.
and they got off scot-free.
Bro, imagine that was us, man, finishing 15th.
We finished 8th and we were getting slandered. We finished 2nd and we were getting slandered.
Come on,
we won the league and we're still getting slandered
because we lost yesterday. PSG,
Madness, bro. It don't even make no sense. But
it's proof. It's proof that we're the most hated, bro. And I don't.
It's a coping mechanism, like you said earlier about how you was coping with the Mosquera thing. These that are coping with us being so good. Yeah, that when they see that we've lost this final to PSG, that's like fucking heroin to these lot.
Yeah.
Inject it, bro. And you lot can have that, man.
No, let them hold that, because obviously we know what happened the next day, bro. The next day,
exactly.
Who cared, bro?
We shut down the whole city, bro.
No, it was red everywhere, bro. I think that's why my throat's actually dried. There's bare them smoke bombs, bro.
Yeah, the flares were going off. Flares were going
Bro.
off. I
Yeah.
could barely even see the fucking players, bro, because of it.
I see Deck. I see Odegaard. I see who was at the back. I don't know. I saw a few heads. I don't know. There was a few.
I know
Como.
Timber was at the front, Gabriel
Yeah.
was at the front, Saliba was at the front. Yeah, fuck, bro, I can't even
I
remember.
saw
It's a
Deck
blur,
leaning
man.
over like next to the trophy, like at the front, like from what I
But yeah,
saw.
so what
Odegaard.
have we wrapped that up then? That's it, innit? Really, on the
Yeah.
Champions League,
Forget
it's
that
done
game, man.
now. We move.
Oh, you want to do
Season's
the player
over.
ratings, though? Do you want to do the player ratings
Yeah,
or?
let's just do it really quick,
Yeah,
man.
do
Let's
it,
just do
man.
it quick. Like David Raya, what'd you go with?
Give him an 8, you know. But we do 90 minutes or no? I'm gonna do over the pens as well. I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
do
him
the
an
whole thing.
8. He had a few saves as well. I remember nothing like major. I'm sure he saved like 2 shots in the actual game or something like
I'll be
that.
honest, I don't remember a single save from David Raya.
You
No.
sure, bro? I'm not gonna look for the
Other
save.
than
Oh, it was too
the penalty, I really don't remember it. But he must have saved it because they had 4 shots on target.
Yeah. I remember he
But
had a few saves in that, and they were like, "Oh my god!" Like, oh, let's see. You got goalkeeping. Sorry, he had 3 saves. Yeah, 3 saves. And obviously, 1 goal was the penalty. So
the penalty,
yeah, no, I'm gonna give him an 8. It was solid.
yeah,
Innit?
I'd give him an 8 as well because he was steady. I I understood him kicking out the ball and not playing out from the back a lot. Because obviously PSG's press is so intense, and I think they were trying to limit that as much as possible. I would have probably liked for us to be a bit braver in our approach, but I understood it and it was working. So you know what they say: if it's not broken, don't fix it. So yeah, I'd give him an 8 mainly because of the penalty save.
Yeah.
I didn't like how he was diving so early in some of them though.
Oh yeah, he was. He was. Was it? Yeah, he was just showing his flipping hand in that, bro. Like,
Yeah,
what was he?
man.
Dive to the right before man's even. He was nervous though. He was nervous.
Yeah, you could
And
tell. But
PSG fans behind him and that.
yeah, moving on then. Mosquera.
Oh, sad man, because he was having a solid game before, you know.
Like
He's
up
having.
until the 65th minute,
Yeah.
it's a 7, 8 out of 10 because he locked up Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia didn't really do anything. But then
That really let
obviously
me
a
down,
big
though.
lapse in concentration lets him down massively.
I'm not gonna be mad harsh. Though. I'll say about a 5, man. I was gonna say
Yeah,
4. I'll say 5 because he was
not
solid.
4, not 4. It's like 5/6. So yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
was
was gonna
5.
even say 6. You know, I was even gonna say 6, but that penalty moment for me, we should even
Yeah, no,
be in
it's a big
extra
letdown,
time.
man. It's a big
Yeah,
letdown because I think we win that game 1-0 if he
we
doesn't
win
make
it,
that
bro.
mistake.
I was comfy, bro. Comfy, man. So yeah,
Yeah, 5.
5,
Cool.
5.
Saliba.
It's weird that I say it, but you know, them man that I don't really remember him doing anything. Like
Yeah. I'm thinking the same thing.
I don't remember him doing anything, bro. But 6.
Neither do I. And he got bun by Kvaratskhelia, and the Kvaratskhelia made like he's headed the ball over him. He's kind of mistimed it, and
Ooh.
Kvara got there before him, headed the ball over, and then that's when he went on that run and hit the post.
Oh, and hit the
Um,
post.
yeah, I'll probably say it's harsh, isn't it? But I'll probably say 5,
Okay.
just because I don't
remember. Yeah, I'm gonna say 6.
really remember anything. Fair enough. Yeah,
He must have done something.
Gabriel.
Poor punditry. Gabriel, oh no, I don't care about the penalty thing, man. Gabriel, I
8,
might give an 8, you know. I'm gonna give him an 8
100,
because he
100.
saved us that game. Forget the
Bare
penalty.
times he made massive blocks,
Man
tackles.
of the
Like
match.
he was definitely man of the match, and that penalty does let him down a bit. But for Arsenal, he was man of the match regardless.
Yeah, my man of the
So
match.
it's an 8. It's an 8. Hincapié.
7.
Okay, yeah.
He was
I'm
solid in
going
that.
8 though.
Okay, go on.
I'm going 8 because he was another standout for me. He was top.
Stamping up Due, bro. I'm saying.
Yeah, he was top. He was top. So I'm going 8. Deck.
Trying to see if I remember anything.
A lot of interceptions, a lot of breaking up play.
He broke. He broke up play a few times. Who did he? I think. Who did he crack? Was it Kvaratskhelia or was that Ruiz guy? Anyway, there was one point I remember he crashed somebody, like, but he won the ball clean, but it was a bit like, have that in it, show them. So I'm gonna give him. I remember that. So I'll say about 7. I'll say 7.
Yeah, I agree. 7.
Steady.
Odegaard.
The pass to Havertz. He was pressing well. I think he won the ball at one point, and I was like, "Right,
yeah, he
Odegaard,
did. He did.
You know?
On the left-hand side.
Yeah. 6. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah,
but I'm still confused.
He didn't do enough. He didn't do enough. He had those little moments like the pass, like the tackle, like the pressing, but he just wasn't involved enough for me. And maybe it's the approach, which meant that he couldn't really do too much and get too involved. But yeah, because we had like 25% possession at most. So for someone like him, you need the ball in it. But yeah, 6. Skelly.
8, bro.
100%.
8, man. This guy he's a freak, man. He's a freak, bro. Like for his age to be doing what he's doing, man.
He's a bad boy. He stepped up to the plate, man. When it mattered.
Nothing phases him. Trung. I mean, we spoke earlier about when, do you know what I mean, that run he went on. I remember that. It was mental. So got 3 PSG players trying to get him down, and he's just cutting through, bro. What after the action? What ended in that? What ended after the action? Did he get tackled? Did he get the ball off? Release?
Fucking hell, I can't even remember.
I think he passed it to like the side or something. I think he passed it sideways. Something.
Yeah, nothing came of it, obviously, but
he cut through though.
Yeah, but he did his thing in that moment. It was something that we don't really have if he's not in the side. So I guess that makes us appreciate it more when we do see it. But he's definitely an 8 overall. Saka?
4, man. 4. 4. I could even go madder and say, what did he actually do, bro? He didn't do nothing, bro. He didn't do what he was paid to do, bro. As a winger, didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 4 as well because I don't remember.
I could even go madder, but he didn't do anything, bro. He did one defensive thing. I remember he doubled up on.
I remember that.
Doubled up on one time.
That's like, standard procedure for Arsenal and Arteta. Like you've got to do that, so it's not good enough, man. 4. Trossard.
I could even say 4 as well,
But Trossard was so quiet.
He got the assist. I can say that, but I
can say 4 if you want to call it that. But it wasn't through his own doing. So 4 for me as well. I don't think he had a good game personally. Havertz.
I was gonna say game-winning goal, but he got the goal. I'm gonna say 6. Or I can say 7, though, innit?
Nah. You can though.
No, I'm just thinking.
Actually,
he dropped off, man. He did drop off.
In my opinion, he dropped off straight after that, but it might.
He had that other opportunity. But that
opportunity lets him down, though.
Yeah, true. No, very true. I'm gonna go 6 because that actually. I think I might have started trolling after that opportunity, like a little bit. That's when I was like, "Oh, it's gonna happen now, Dane." That's where
you started to get a bit triggered.
Yeah, that was it. So I'm gonna say a 6, man, because that's where I was annoyed. The first bit of the game, I was like, "Oh no, we're fucked." Like, what's that?
And speaking about the game being about moments, like you can't let that moment pass you by. And we're up against the best team in the world. You've got a chance on goal. You've got to put that to bed, man. 6 as well. The subs, do we really go through all of them? Like, really and truly? I feel like we should just average all of them out. That it was Zubimendi, Noni was probably the best of all of them that came on.
I was going to say Noni, give Noni a 5.5, 6.
I'm giving them all I'm giving Gyökeres a 3. I'm giving Martinelli a 3. And then the rest of them, I'm giving them 5. It's up to you what you want to do.
I can second that, man, because I don't really remember. Gyökeres is on for a while as well, Yeah, that's 3's mad. Yeah, 3. Oh no, not less.
Do nothing, bro. He literally did nothing. He had that one shot right at the end.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you remember that? He had that shot right at the end. That was it. Like he didn't do nothing. He didn't battling. He didn't
Yeah,
get on the ball. Like there was nothing. I want to know how many touches he even had. I bet he'd had barely any touches.
yeah. Now I'm with you. 3. I'm looking at all of them now. 3. Yokere's 3. Martinelli. I don't remember him doing anything. 3. Eze.
Eze gets a 3 as well.
3 as well.
But I don't blame him though. If I'm honest, I just think
the time he came on,
he came
90
on
minutes.
too late, man. And what do you expect of him to do in that moment?
You want him to come win the game. Supermendy as well. I don't remember him doing that in 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Madwake I'll give a 5 because he's the only one I said, he came on in. Oh yeah, and Timber as well. Timber was all right, you know.
Timber was decent. That's why I was saying 5 for him, 5 for Noni. I'd give Zubamendi a 5 as well because I don't think he did anything wrong.
I don't remember him.
Yeah, but
he didn't do nothing. Yeah,
the other ones were like clear standouts that they just weren't involved and they weren't, you know what I mean? And they're attackers as well. So you need a bit more from them in that sense. But yeah, so that's that done. So that's the Champions League wrapped up, people. Now on a much brighter note, let's analyze this Sunday day and night because it was immense, bro. It was so good. Obviously, like we said at the beginning, you was there from 8, 9 o'clock.
Yeah,
I was there from 10. We plotted up. We bopped through from Highbury and Islington all the way through down to Holloway Road, and it was going off really from the beginning, man. Like from as soon as we got there, the crowd was in full force. There wasn't like everyone wasn't there yet, but obviously
it was still packed out. Just to say,
jumpy from the jump. From the
I
beginning.
was kind of trolling that night. I was saying, bro, like, this is like Man City's full parade at that time, bro.
And that was at like fucking 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
the parade's at 2.
Parade's at 2, bro. 10 in the morning. The streets were packed, man. And it was crazy, man. And obviously when we went down, I can't remember the name of the road. It's the road with the little Jamaican shops there and at the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Arsenal, that Arsenal shop.
Just before the roundabout.
Roundabout road, I'm gonna call it, bro. That road was popping off. And I was happy, you know, because I thought they were gonna when they said they blocked off the stadium, I thought they blocked off that whole road that no one could go down it.
I don't think they could do that though, man, in my opinion.
It's still a public street, bro. Like people still got access to come in and all that. So
obviously they had the barriers up on the actual stadium itself, so you couldn't go up the stairs and all that. But everyone was still in and around the armory, roundabout.
It was good, bro. It was there for hours, man. And that's where the main party went. Do you know, I love the location we had as well, because where we was able to like watch the parade, our little corner we had in that on the street. Like when you need to go toilet or go shop or something, you just cut straight back down.
Yeah. It was easy access to a lot of things, and all the main people were there as well, man. Like all the streamers were there, all the musicians were there, the DJs. Like I see Terminal and them lot on the decks. Then there was Trini, them people that was DJing.
Yeah, the Trini, they were playing best soca.
Yeah, them lot was doing their thing as well. There was a lot, man. It was a lit section to be in, to be honest. And I think that was like I don't know because I weren't in the rest of it, but for me, I think that was the section that you wanted to be at. Like that was that road was
perfect. People were texting me, "Come butt me here," and I couldn't answer. I was like, "No,
allow that." I'm based off.
Bro, it was cold, man. It was good to see so many people I ain't seen in years as well.
Yeah, man, 100%. Connected with bare people as well. We saw a couple streamers jumped on people's live streams. I see you fucking doing the mad thing with Scoob.
I was so burst, yeah. I was bro, when I woke up this morning, I was like, wait, why is everyone sending me this video? I was like, oh shit.
I can't lie, he was going in though. He was going in. But his knees, pause. But his knees are mental because I don't know how he can rotate like that so freely. But maybe we're just too old. But
it's funny, bro. Yeah,
he's
I'm
a
old,
maniac. Bro. But yeah, pick him up because that was
funny. What I did was flooding him and Tutu's cameras coming out. I remember it now.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1 film, and now I'm like, yeah, geez, I'm in it. Cold. Man.
No, it was a good night, man. It was a proper good night. And then obviously we got to see the players. We saw the coaches come through and that was a moment of like real like surrealness, and it was just like, wow, like we've actually done this.
Cried, bro. You know I cried. I was bawling.
I saw, you know what's mad? I saw you on someone's video, and you're hugging.
You saw me on someone's video crying.
You're hugging. Can I say her name?
Was it?
Your sis.
Oh, my sister. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You're hugging Maya, yeah. I'm like, look at this brother.
They're getting on to me. They're getting
No.
on to me.
No. I was in my head. I'm like, look at you.
Oh yeah, you.
Look at you. You're moving mental. You're moving
No, it was magic.
But
you know what?
it was that moment though.
When we won the league, I didn't cry. Like I was tearful a bit, but I didn't cry. Like, and then when I saw us lift the trophy, I nearly cried like out of whatever. But just being there in that moment, then like obviously maybe the drink attributed to the emotions as well. But I'm drinking, vibing, everyone's with me.
However many buzzballs,
buzzballs, desperados, anything, bro. Hennessy, yeah, it was flying, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But like it was nice, man. And you see that the big tifo on the side of the
cold.
uni, and there was another tifo.
There was a few tifos. There was one of them was from the Champions League, I'm sure, the one that we had where
that was on the stage.
That was cold.
That one was cold.
That was cold. Now Arsenal showed up, man. Arsenal showed up. The fans showed up.
They showed. You know what they showed up? They showed Notting Hill Carnival how to do it, bro. Like it was so controlled and safe.
Real talk.
They really showed to account for all those people, bro. They put Notting Hill Carnival to shame, bro.
But that was the biggest parade that England's ever seen.
Yeah, people are gonna say no, but Liverpool, Man United, and I'm sure if Man United and Liverpool, they might do, but whatever. What we done was special, bro. But yeah, that moment when I saw them, like when I saw the coach go by or whatever, the actual parade bus, and it just went. Everyone was just busting their horns, and it went boom, bare confetti, smoke.
Hey, I've got some bad boy pictures. I didn't get no pictures of myself in that moment, but I took some bad boy pictures of my brother Leandro.
I see that one. Yeah, Leandro got a cold picture.
I took that on my phone.
I was jealous of that one too.
Pictures bad, and I've got some cold videos as well of it all. Like, it was sick, man. Pure like
my battery
joy.
died as well, man. Battery died by that time, man. But I got it all in here.
With my battery pack, I knew. And
what did you say to me? I need a little charge. What did you say?
I said to you, when your thing's dead, you can use it. But that was too late by then. It was too late by then, so I used it instead. My apologies.
That's fine though. I said I think I even said it on my little vlog. I didn't even put it out, but I said I was going to be in there. My battery's probably gonna die, but that's gonna live with me. I've got a few videos.
It was more than anything, you just needed to be there, innit?
Yeah, the memory.
That's gonna live long in the memory, man. So yeah, that's the main thing.
I don't know if next year's one's gonna be the same because
I don't think so. Unless we win the Champions League with it. If we win the league and the Champions League, then I think it's go time again. But it will still be a lit parade. I just don't think it like this one was about the longevity.
I said next year's one, and you're just like telling me. I said next year's one, and you're just like, yeah, next year's one's not gonna. What you say?
I'm running with it, bro. I'm running with it, bro. Because from what we're seeing, like Josh Kroenke is talking some smack, bro. He's talking he's going to invest big and in key players as well. So as long as we don't do this foolishness again, where it's like signing these bodies to come in, and it worked this season, so I will pay it respects. But moving forward now, for me, we need technical players, world-class players. And even if it's not loads of them, just add 2 or 3 max to the squad and it will make a major difference to the team, man. So, and I think we're already in the strongest position to go again. And people probably would have said that about Liverpool last year, especially after their window. But their window for me was a bit lopsided. They lost some key players like Diaz, and obviously rest in peace to Jota. And then Salah fell off a cliff. So there was a lot of things that they needed to fix.
RIP, you know what I mean? Like there was
there was a lot of things in that season, man. Obviously they lost Trent as well. So there was a lot for them to really have to do again. And Salah was right, because I remember he said early doors, I think he was speaking to Cecil. He said that he felt like Arsenal was in the best position to win it because they're a team that's been together for so long.
Saying it's mind games.
Oh, I thought. I mean, I didn't take it as that, to be honest. It could have been though, but I thought he was right.
I genuinely think like when a lot of these players come out and say things, we will say, "Oh, it's just mind games," but I think they genuinely believe. Obviously, do you know what I mean? Like they'll say, "Who's the hardest team to play against?" Oh, Arsenal. And everyone's like, "Arsenal? What? They just set piece and like." I think Van Dijk came.
fans don't really understand. Like the average fan doesn't really understand all of the technical, like all the little minor, you know what I mean,
the fine
details, the
margins.
intricacies, and
That's why
yeah.
when I hear
So
a player come out and talk about a team or talk about a player, I always just listen, because, like, you know what I mean. You can't just knock what Salah's saying about who's going to win the league or whatever. Like, that can't be mind games.
but obviously,
But
yeah.
yeah,
So they had a lot to fix, but I think this time we have already got everything pretty much set. We've retained all our key players. We just need to add that extra edge now, that extra bit of quality, and I think that will bode well, and will allow us to kind of go again. Obviously, there's no guarantees in football, but I do put us in the strongest position.
yeah.
And I saw another thing, like currently,
Arteta,
because obviously Pep's gone, Arteta's the
Arteta's
only
the
manager.
he's the elite manager in the league. I was just going to say that.
He's the only manager with the Premier League title. So we'll see, man. We'll see, man. Hopefully, we do go again. If we go back to back, that'll be amazing. But yeah, now that we've won it, like I've always said, I want to win the Champions League, but we need to get the Premier League over the line first. So for me, I don't know if the focus is on both anyway. But I'd be, if we didn't win the league next year but won the Champions League,
Yeah, I'll be
I'd
happy with
be
that.
gassed. But if we win both of them, yeah, see you later.
It goes to show like how important wrapping up the league early is as well. Because if we'd wrapped
Yeah,
up the Premier League mad
we
early,
could
we'd
have
have got
put
the
more.
celebrations out. The players could have been a bit more focused. You know what I mean? More fresher. Play the kids for the rest of the season. Do whatever you want, and then focus on the Champions League and really give it a go.
Yeah, man.
I still think like you're right. There's a lot to still unpack from that final, but maybe the players did over celebrate, not over celebrate because they won the league, but maybe it is a lot, partying, enjoying the moment, being champions, and then having to fly Budapest. And
Maybe,
because that
maybe.
was not, it was the performance was weird. It was a
I
weird
don't
one.
think so. I think the performance was based on the approach, though. I don't
So
think
then
it
it's
was.
Arteta.
Yeah, I blame him more than anyone else, but I
I
don't
blame
really
Mascara.
blame him.
Oh, Mascara.
But yeah,
But
man.
no, I'm
So either way, it was a beautiful moment. It's like we said, it's memories that's gonna live with us forever, and everyone enjoyed. There was minimal issues, minimal problems at the actual parade itself. It was just one big family together, man, and it was a beautiful sight to see, man. Um, yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I think that's everything wrapped up now, really. Anything else you got in your mind that you want to speak on, or
Nothing Arsenal, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually finished. I'm done.
yeah,
This
obviously
season.
we're
No, we're still
gonna
gonna do
have a
stuff.
break. Yeah, but we're gonna have
Have
a
a little
break from
break.
the
Yeah,
club now because season's done. It's moving into the World Cup now, so we'll bring the people like the season review where we'll go over the entire season and give our player ratings for the season and speak about who we think is player of the season for Arsenal, etc., etc. And then we'll obviously go into a lot of the transfer news and what we expect, what we want. And so, yeah, we'll still be delivering episodes. There might be a few episodes that kind of a bit different and not Arsenal focused. I'm not going to bother creating. I'll talk to you about it after, but I don't think there's any need to create a separate pod to speak about the World Cup. We can probably
no,
just review it all here, and we'll do like a player focus, like we said previously, where we'll just look at the Arsenal players and see how they're getting on in the
what's my man
competition,
doing? What's he doing? Rare.
things like that.
I'm most
So
excited about
yeah,
transfer news though. I'm excited.
same. Yeah, no, that's gonna be lit. It's gonna be
Um,
lit, especially with this early stuff that we're hearing, man. Like people like Rogers, people like Barcola.
saw Liao
Um,
today as well.
Liaud's been offered. There's a few others, people like Tonali, potentially that Fernandez from West Ham. I think he's a decent player. But yeah, there's a few things, man. So we'll get into it all. Obviously, stick with us, people.
How are those names though? It's still not that starry. Like
Yeah, that's why. Well, Rogers, are not a world
Rodgers,
class
yeah.
player, but I'd go with him being a star. But yeah, I'm looking to see a bit more. So I will wait and see, man. Let it build up a bit. I do get a feeling that something might be done before the World Cup, but the World Cup's only like 10 days away now, so we'll see. Maybe not. It might come a bit
Everything's
too
wrapped up
soon.
now. Now it's all wrapped.
Yeah, I think now you'll see a massive shift, and you'll start to see more and more news come out. But yeah, man, we'll keep you locked in. We'll still come on, do our weekly episodes, and yeah, the next one will probably be the season review, and then we'll let you know what we're gonna plan to do moving forward from there. But yeah, obviously, big up my brother XB every time. Make sure everyone's subscribing to his channel. Yeah, keep liking up the videos, keep liking up the episodes, and yeah, stay with us. Comment, subscribe. Thank you again. And yeah, until the next one.
You don't know.
Come on, my bro.
More, man.
All right, man. People, peace. We're out.